before we get into all of that, Oscar drama. Shahir, take it away.
Can we replay what we just did?
So yeah, due to the technical difficulties, we already had a chat with Instagram. But guys, it's a big story. It's going to be a Oscar drama.
So the Oscar took places less than 7 hours ago. And
It's happening right now. Well, it's just finishing.
No, it's
right?
just done.
It's just done.
Oh, okay. I think the fashion show was like fashion show. The red carpet was 5 hours ago. But basically, Chris Rock was hosting and he had a few things to say. And he made a comment about Jada Pinkett Smith, which Will Smith did not like too much.
Did not like it.
And which I thought was fair. But basically, he made a comment. He said that she's ready for G.I. Jane, which is a play on G.I. Joe, because I guess...
Oh, I didn't get it. Okay.
I think I'm putting dots together. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant.
I think it was like in reference to her hairstyle, which is now crop short.
Yeah, basically. Another experiment, like whatever. But basically, she rolled her eyes. Chris Rock kept going on, and the next thing you see is Will Smith go on stage and give her a good old pow!
He just powed. And actually, that reaction which I just gave to Shahir, that was the reaction that Chris Rock had. He was like, whoa!
Yeah, literally, he was like, all right then. And then Will Smith walks off stage and just sits down and starts swearing at him, I guess, because everything after that was muted.
The whole question, we are going to talk about this in terms of Oscar conversations for many years to come. It's kind of, it reminded me back in my day of the Super Bowl with Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson, where there was a little bit of a body ripping something slip.
Yeah.
And the whole question was whether or not it was real, whether or not it's fake. And in this case, we could literally sit here and analyze every single moment from Jada Pinkett's eye roll from the second it happened to the punch and the reaction, and to Will just kind of walking off stage like a bit of a boss, but not that I never would condone violence in any way. Like, if you're upset about something, like, tweet at him in a funny way, like, get him that way. You're a comedian, use your words.
He had a smirk on his face, and Will Smith isn't, like, he walked off stage with a smirk, and Will Smith isn't the type of person that would do something. 100%. Like,
exactly.
He's known for being a sweetheart. He's known for being, like, the guy with the dad bod who's like, you know, he's just like the funny guy. So
that's the only argument I can think of as to why this is real, because it's so off-brand.
So off-brand. And he could just pick up the phone and have a conversation with him after. They both grew up in Hollywood at the same time. Don't know
you have this amazing idea that they are like besties. Like,
well, I never said they were
together.
besties, but like...
They're in those circles.
Yeah, exactly. And like they must have known each other and come across each other multiple times throughout their decades of...
comedy.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think that it was real. And I don't think that he wouldn't have been able to pick up the phone and say, hey, bud, not a cool one.
Will Smith doesn't need the internet attention. Even though he is a man who's like a performer by nature. Like, it's in his personality to enjoy attention. Like, he said this. But it's the Oscars that's going to do well from this. Like, we were all talking about the Oscars. We probably would have spoken about the fashion.
Which I wanted to.
Still can. Who's your fave?
Okay, so here is a roundup of my favorite looks.
Because Will Smith's punch overshadowing it is not fair. We still need to talk about the winners.
It's not fair. They were such good outfits. Lily James, who just played Pamela Anderson on the Hulu original of Pam and Tommy. Great job. Such a great job.
Not authorized by Pam and Tommy, I believe.
They didn't watch it, and it's so unfair on the Sons. She wore a beautiful Versace gown. I think she was the star of the show.
I need to see her. Do we have these pics up on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think she's star of the show?
100%. It was a beautiful gown. Oscars, all like baby pink. Look at that.
If you're watching on the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube show, you can see it.
Instagram, sorry, but look at that.
No.
Right? Like a goddess from another realm. And then,
I don't agree that she's star of the show.
Who do you think was?
I loved, and I always love her, Zendaya. Dune, by the way, I think was a winner.
She wore a
No, it didn't win
Valentino
Best Picture.
gown.
Coda won Best Picture. Zendaya looked unreal. She always does. She's like super natural.
Yeah.
At a time where you can be super glamorous, but she had her hair down like free and easy.
Super effortless.
Exactly. So
Like-
effortless, so simple, but also so stylish because it's Zendaya. But also she could look amazing in anything.
Yeah, literally. Zendaya's been rocking it these last few years. Kourtney Kardashian wore Mugler, and so did Travis Scott.
Oh, the
Travis
Kardashians were
Travis
there.
Baker, sorry. Just Kourtney. And it was a very...
Does she have a new kind of acting thing?
I have no
she's
idea. Like,
involved
why
in?
was she there? It literally makes zero sense. But she wore a beautiful Mugler gown, and it was all about the silhouette. It was simple, black. That's Courtney for you. And then also Timothée Chalamet wore Louis Vuitton. I think he was the best dressed from the men's side.
Oh, cool.
It was a bedazzled blazer and some funky pants and cool boots. You guys can see it beside us. And it was super simple. And I never liked anything he wore before until today. And I have a newfound respect for him.
I like when men go a little bit kind of OTT.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think they could do more as well, usually.
Exactly. Like with men, it's so much harder to do something outside of the boundaries of a suit and tie or just
Tux.
shirtless, I guess. Yeah, exactly.
Tux is so good. Here, if you want to see all of the photos and images, jump onto our Facebook show.